Using online images can cost you a lot. Are you at risk for huge losses? Are you using images that you click from the internet? Are you using images in your presentations, articles, or your website? Do you even know for sure? Or did you leave these decisions to others like your webmaster? Are you certain you have the rights to these images? You had better be certain, otherwise you might be in for a terrible shock. Internet images are protected by the copyright law. Copyright law protects original creative works that can be copied. This includes internet images because they can be copied. It is someone's intellectual property and they have valuable rights. If you use them without permission, the damages can be huge. The copyright holder is entitled to an injunction, actual damages, and your profits if they exceed actual damages. But since these are difficult to prove, the law provides for statutory damages. These can range from $750 to $30,000 per infringement up to $150,000 for willful infringement at the court's discretion. The judge can also order you to pay the copyright owner's legal fees. You should assume that images on the internet are protected. If you use them, you must be certain that you have the right. Even paid sites and stock photos can create problems. They may have requirements to use the images, like, for example, attribution, which means you have to give credit to the author. Don't assume that the lack of a copyright notice gives you rights as well. The copyright owner doesn't have to provide a notice. Many people assume that if there's no notice, the image is not protected. This is not correct. Notice is not required. Don't expect fair use to save you either. I hear this a lot as an excuse to infringement. Fair use is only a defense and it is complicated. The court decides what's fair use and they can be inconsistent. The recent Brammer case illustrates this. The lower court found fair use on all four factors. The appeals court looked at those same four factors and found the opposite on all of them. Frankly, if you use images, there's a high likelihood that you will get caught. One example is Richard Bell. He's an Indiana attorney who took a photo of the Indianapolis skyline that has been copied numerous times. He says he's found about 300 infringers and most have paid damages. One was even a fellow lawyer who paid $150,000 for using the photo without permission. The ease of finding infringers and the ability to collect statutory damages and attorney fees make these actions very lucrative. How will they find you? Reverse image searching is easy to do on Google Images. You simply upload an image and it searches the web for similar images. If it's on your website, it will likely show up and you are likely to receive a threatening letter. These letters typically ask for your license, and if you don't have one, they demand payment for the infringement, usually in the range of $40,000 to $150,000 per image. More sophisticated copyright owners use search programs to continuously scan the web to locate infringers. These are services that allow creators to upload their images for free, and then the company searches the internet for infringers. If you are using images from the web, you will likely be caught. Looking for and finding infringers is very profitable. How do you protect yourself? The best protection is to use your own images. Your images avoid copyright infringement because they're your copyrighted material. With the camera quality in phones today, it's easy to take your own photos and not be concerned. If it's exceptionally good photograph, you should apply for your own copyright registration. The Copyright Office recently issued a new rule allowing you to register up to 750 photographs in one claim for a single filing fee of $55. You do that, remember, because you get the chance to argue or to elect statutory damages. If you decide to use an image from the internet, read, understand, and keep a copy of the license agreement. If you get that ominous letter, the license, if you comply with its terms, will end the matter. but proof of the license is required, and it is your responsibility to provide it. The takeaway: using images on the web is risky. Protect yourself by having the appropriate rights and keeping a record of those rights. The consequences, unfortunately, can be devastating.